over to Brent.
Do we need these at all or no?
It's up to you.
Okay.
But you're probably not. You're good with that. Grant, tell me how you got started with this project.
Well, pretty much, it kind of just started off in a coffee shop back in our hometown. We were sitting around kind of brainstorming some ideas how to do something big. And it really started about coming up with an idea to kind of inspire our generation to do something big. And with the environment on so many people's mind lately, we kind of wanted to do something with the environment. And we had to pick something that everyone can do in their backyards, really. And a really easy, cheap, and proven effective way to reduce a lot of the problems in the environment right now is just plain simple trees. And if 2 college students can get 1 million trees planted, then imagine what our generation as a whole can do. And we kind of want to gear them towards that point.
Okay, Grant, you said you go to Tech?
Yes, I'm a Virginia Tech student.
Okay, and Matt goes to Rutgers.
Yes.
Right. Matt, how did you get involved, or why did you get involved in this?
Well, I was there in the coffee shop as well, and we had just come up with the idea, and we started brainstorming a whole lot of other ideas along with the project, and so I mean it just took off. So Grant and I really just we kind of collaborated, and the project came to fruition.
Matt, tell me what are you asking people to do then?
Well, we're asking a couple things. Mainly right now, the most primary thing is to get our name out there. We've seen a lot of benefits from getting our name in simple media, like our school papers. Alumni read the paper, they see our name and they contact us. They tell their professor friends, they give us information, advice. So there's tremendous benefits from just getting the name out. We ask people to check out our website, planningamerica.org. And there's a lot of things you can do on there. Donate, sponsor us, donate trees. If you donate a tree to us, we do count it towards our goal of 1 million. And if you plant a seed and send us the receipt for that, we will reimburse you the money. So there's a lot of ways to get involved with Planning America, and we really encourage it.
Grant, this sounds like a tremendous undertaking.
It's pretty much become a full-time job. It really, when I only have class 2 days a week, I schedule it so that Monday, Wednesday, Friday is purely this project alone. Me and Matt and our filmmaker, Alex, will talk online pretty much 8 hours a day, collaborating, sending files to each other. We update the site about at least 5 times a day, just with revisions, and just really sending out numerous emails to every possible outlet we can get. And it's really just been hard with such an early start to kind of get that recognition. But once people start hearing our name a lot more, it's gonna start getting really big. It's gonna start, really kind of snowballing soon.
Now, are you going to start at one end of the country, travel to the other, or what? How does the biking work with all this?
The biking is gonna start in Yorktown, Virginia, and it's going to Florence, Oregon, and it's along the Trans-American Trail, which is a pre-mapped bike route. From what I understand, 11,000 Americans have already done it. So it's not as difficult as some people might think, biking across the nation. Well, we really have it scheduled, so 53 days of biking and about 40 days of pure planning, rest, and kind of like we hope to visit middle schools, elementary schools, and help kind of tell the younger kids about what we're doing and how important the environment really is.
Matt, as Grant had mentioned, this is something for your generation to get involved. How has this snowballed? It started as a small coffee shop idea. When exactly did this start again?
About 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay, how has it snowballed in those 2 or 3 months?
I mean, once we put up the website, once we started telling our friends about it, first of all, we're getting contacts from people we haven't seen in over 2 years, and they're telling their friends. It's really networking out to a bunch of different colleges through those through our college friends. Our families are telling their friends, their companies, and it's really actually branching out very well so far, and we're very motivated and inspired by how well it's progressed.
So this is not this summer coming up, but the summer of 2008.
Yes.
So what else do you have to plan for, Grant, between now and then?
A lot of it, and this is kind of like the thing about the project. The project's going to be very easy or it's going to be very hard, and that really all depends on donations. It doesn't even have to be monetary. If you have schools who contact us who say, you know, on Arbor Day we're going to plant all these trees and it's going to go towards you guys. I mean, that could take care of easily 500 trees. And it's really about getting our name out there. And the less work we really have to do on the trip, the better. Because once we get on the trip itself, all of a sudden you have to get into the legal issue of where you can plant and how you're going to ensure that that tree is actually going to grow to be something worthwhile planting. So we really kind of want to do it on private property where people can actually watch the trees grow and care for them and really, you know, have a very high success rate within our plantings. But really, it's like I said before, we're trying to get monetary donations, but at the same time, almost 90% of the 99% probably of the cost is going to be the trees itself. So as long as those are donated, the really only task we really have to do is spread the word and get people to actually plant.
What's your major and how does this fit in with what you hope to do in the future?
Well, my major is marketing. I'm a marketing major at Virginia Tech, and alone, I don't really necessarily see how maybe the trees are going to benefit me in my major, but it's something I want to do personally, and let alone this is running a business. It has taught me, I take from what I learned in accounting class and I put it directly into our business, and it's something that you're seeing in real life how what you learn in school is really important, and not too many 20-year-olds know how to start a business or own a business really, and that's what we really have right now. I can't even start to describe how beneficial this has been already. And we're only 2 months into it.
Yeah.
So, and a year and a half from now, I'm gonna have the most experience probably in my age group.
Matt, what about you? What's your major and how will this benefit?
I'm an English major, and I've taken the task of writing most of the articles, press releases. Yeah, okay. All the press releases, articles, letters that we send out from Planting America, and so I'll write a fair amount of articles and whatnot each day, and that's something I've always loved to do. It's a passion of mine, and it's great to be able to put that towards something beneficial. But like Grant said, we do share a passion for making something big, making a change in our generation, and that's where the biggest interest is.
And you're going to have a documentary of this. What do you hope to do with that?
I hope to show, it seems like in today's films, when it comes to environment, it's mostly about to scare you. That, all you see is pictures of factories destroying the environment. And we just kind of want to show a different side of that. Like, maybe not what's bad, but what's good about it and what we can do to maybe, stop that simply. Because, it's hard to think as one person that maybe planting 5 trees in your backyard is going to make any impact. Because, what does 5 trees do? But, when you start doing that globally or just nationally or regionally, the effect is going to be, not going to change the world, but it's going to start. It's somewhere to start, and it's somewhere to start thinking about. And we hope, people can just kind of move towards that direction from this. Maybe they'll start recycling, and maybe they'll use less paper or something simple like that, just because we're going to get those ideas into their head.
Yeah, we like to think the documentary is about, we know the facts already, what are we doing about it? And these are 2 college kids, 2 really average kids who are doing something very unaverage.
Maybe you could take it and show it to schools or things like that, PBS,
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to try to get it out there, and our director Alex Conway, he's going to be submitting it to film festivals. It's going to be creative. We're all 3 creative individuals. We love art and film, so it's going to be a way to maybe not make it the standard documentary. We want to make it creative. It is going to be kind of showing the beauty of America along with the trip, and it's a good way, I think, to really kind of get people to maybe even travel the country.
Where are you from, Grant?
We're all from the same high school, actually, in Flemington, New Jersey. We all graduated the same class and kind of went our separate ways, and it's really nice that, because we still kept in contact, but I talk to him 8 hours a day now, so it's kind of really brought us closer, and rekindled some friendship.
Yeah.
Anything else either of you have?
No, we really just want people to spread the word. I mean, that's the biggest thing right now. We really want to get the name out.
Okay. Very good.